the feeling for the pioneer American and the ability to express it to the eye of the camera. To him, nothing is impossible for an actor. He's a hard taskmaster, but his ability commands respect. Every actor in Hollywood wants to work with him. I have only one bit of advice to the young ones. Don't ever disagree with him standing up. Liable to wind up like I did. Pappy Ford.
John Ford and John Wayne worked together for nearly 40 years. Their relationship was almost that of father and son, though it mixed equal parts of affection and contentiousness. Gene Autry remembers seeing Ford at the famous Lakeside Country Club in Hollywood.
I could tell when he was going to make a picture. He would come into the steam room, and he would sit there in that steam room for, 35, 40 minutes or maybe an hour. So I used to go in the steam room quite a bit. So I went in, and he happened to be sitting there. So I went in the next day, and he was there again. So I said, "You going to make a picture, John?" "Yeah," he said, "I'm going to make a picture with old Meathead." I said, "Who's that?" He said, "Wayne." Said, "I'm going to make a picture with Wayne."
Wayne hadn't made a picture with Ford since 1930, but now the canny filmmaker had something specific in mind for his young friend. He'd seen something in him when they first met, and now he envisioned Wayne as the young anti-hero of his next picture, Stagecoach. This was no mere cowboy lead. It was a pivotal, star-making role in a Western where characterization was as important as action. Stagecoach told the story of a turbulent stagecoach ride involving a disparate group of people, each with his own needs and concerns.
Well, it looks like you got another passenger.
Yeah. I'll take the Winchester.
You may need me in this Winchester, Curly.
As the notorious Ringo Kid, Wayne had to play a wanted outlaw who was in fact a decent man.
My friends just call me Ringo.
As an actor, Wayne had to hold his own in the company of old pros who were past masters at commanding attention on screen. When it came time for action, there was no problem of credibility. B-movie fans already knew he could handle himself against any odds. It was in the growing relationship with Dallas, the Scarlet Woman played by Claire Trevor, an outcast like Ringo, that Wayne had to prove his mettle. Could he handle love scenes convincingly and be as believable as he was with a rifle in his hand?
Maybe I'm taking a lot for granted, but I watched you with that baby, that other woman's baby. You look, well, I still got a ranch across the border. It's a nice place, a real nice place. Trees, grass, water. There's a cabin half built. Man could live there. And a woman. There you go.
But you don't know me. You don't know who I am.
I know all I want to know.
Stagecoach would take its place as one of the all-time great Western films. And it did what John Ford hoped it would, to make John Wayne a major star. It was on this foundation that Wayne built the rest of his remarkable career. A continual ascension through the ranks of male leads of the 1940s, 50s, and 60s to become America's top box office star and a symbol of our country around the world. The man who played his first leading role in 1930 was still starring in movies 46 years later. He branched out from cowboys to play war heroes, cavalry leaders, and men of destiny. He grew older gracefully, right before our eyes, in parts that were tailor-made for his indelible personality. In 1970, he capped his career by winning the respect of his peers when they voted him an Academy Award as Best Actor for his performance as an over-the-hill marshal named Rooster Cogburn in True Grit. The emotion he displayed over this honor was genuine. And it was a victory shared by his millions of fans who'd remained loyal for decade after decade. John Wayne never forgot them, or the lessons he learned on his way up the ladder of success. And he remained loyal to the Western, the medium that gave him his start and his stardom, the kind of film where he always felt most at home. At the end of this pivotal film, he, like his character, was riding into a future bright with promise. For John Wayne, this was not the end. It was just the beginning.